Hey there, it's Brittany. I'm back with a video on some of my personal finished jewelry from this year. I just wanted to take some time to show some of the pieces I've made for myself. I'll have some other videos with some jewelry that I've made for other people and or for sale, but this is all stuff in my personal collection. I wanted to start off with the pieces you see in front of you. I made a matching collection from some pieces from bargainbeadbox.com. I think it's actually Beadbox Bargains is their sister website, but I get the subscription every month, and then I usually end up making at least one purchase through their website a month too, because they have just such great beads and great bargains. I started off by designing the necklace first. It had this beautiful stone, and I can't remember what it was called, but I put a little cactus charm in front of it because I love cacti. I live in the desert. And I used some components from, I think it was the August bead box, but I'm not quite sure. And then some that I supplemented from other places. There's I think this is just plated lava rock or lava stone. And then they sent these wonderful, like, iridescent and matte beads in one of their boxes. I thought all these pinks and browns went really well together, and then I finished it off with some chain. I don't typically put extenders on my own jewelry. I measure it on my body and then make it the length I need it. So there's the necklace. Then I made some matching memory wire earrings with the same beads. I just love this peachy pink orange glass bead in the middle. Tons of spacers and bead caps from Bargain Bead Box. And then I made the matching memory wire bracelet. Sometimes I make several bracelets, but in this case I just wanted one, so I just made one that would wrap several times around the wrist. And it's fun. I get a lot of compliments on this set, and it just catches your eye. The next set I wanted to show, the next set I wanted to show was something I made with polymer clay and some beads, using a tutorial by Allison Merritt, and I'll link that tutorial below so you can see how she made this pendant, but I followed her tutorial and then included it in my own design of a necklace. So I made some beads to match the pendant. And I think she shows how to make the beads too in her tutorial. Finished the back of the pendant off with some silver paint. Used some spacers and some absolutely awesome crystals. I think a lot of these beads also came from Bargain Bead Box. I know these middle ones did. I'm pretty sure these bead caps came from them. I think I got these at a bead show, the bead spacers. I believe the butterflies came from Bargain Bead Box as well. And I put a little dragonfly on the back, and that's from Bargain Bead Box too. So there's the necklace. Then I made a matching bracelet. The bracelet is just pretty basic. It has the polymer clay beads I made, and then some crystals again. I think these might have come from Bargain Bead Box, but I'm not sure. Another butterfly, and I know the clasp came from Bargain Bead Box as well. And another dragonfly. So, and it's kind of a loose, I made it a little too big, but I love how if I stack it with other bracelets, it looks like a bangle. I just love it. It's so sparkly. This one, I've had people stop and stare at this necklace while I'm wearing it. And I actually ended up making two more, one for a coworker and one for my best friend. And they both loved it. The remaining jewelry I'm going to show you are just some polymer clay earrings that I've made throughout the year for myself. This one is so funky and fun and colorful. I love it. I love wearing it with a black t-shirt. They're so lightweight too. just love them. I made these. These were kind of like an experiment, but I'm glad it turned out. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but I actually kind of like the way they turned out. Just so, I love the knots. I made these into studs. I think they're just a ton of fun. They swing really nicely, and they're attention grabbers. And I also used clay with inclusions. They're a nice little baby blue color. Next pair is actually a little, you can see I had some makeup on when I was wearing these. You can clean that off with a Q-tip and some alcohol or some nail polish remover. But I textured the half rounds, and I think I showed you guys these beads in a haul video, but they were silver. So these are the gold version. But yeah, you can see I have to clean these off. They've got some makeup on them. But they're really lightweight. I've gotten a lot of compliments on them. Very neutral earrings that can go with anything. Next pair, I have a couple that are very similar to each other. I tend to do that if I like something a lot. I'll make it in a few colors so I can wear it more often. The next one is a pair of sage earrings that I love. I don't know if I've actually worn these yet, but again, you'll see, I think I have at least one other pair with these gold beads. I don't know if you can tell in the photo or the video that this is like a sage green. I don't know if the color's off at all, but they're super cute, very feminine, very fun earrings. I love these beads. You'll see them a lot. Here's another pair with those gold beads, but I love these because they remind me of the sky, clouds. We don't get a lot of clouds here in Arizona. Right now, actually, it's kind of cloudy today, now that I say that, but when we do, we get these nice little puffy ones, and these remind me of the sky here. But they're really fun. They're a little bigger, but I just love playing around with different colors using the same components. So here's a pair of stud earrings. These were just one-off. I was testing out a new technique that I wanted to try, and I love them. They look like little gray and black cow earrings. I think they're a lot of fun. Not much to be said, but just gold-plated earbacks or gold-plated studs. These are fun terracotta color. I think that's one of my favorite colors this year for jewelry. They remind me of little like handbags almost. I just love them. They remind me of something, you know, kind of couture, something understated, something that will go with just about anything. They make me happy. Gold-plated ear wires. Next pair, I haven't had the chance to wear these yet. They're kind of funky. I made them to go with a dress, and the green turned out to not be the right color green, but I still love them. They're these really big statement pieces. So lots of gold, lots of flash, and I used a marbling technique. And I just think they're a lot of fun. These were one of the first pairs I made for myself this year. You can kind of tell. That's when I was learning. But I still think they're fun, and they're definitely gonna make a big splash during the summer. You can see this pair on my Instagram page. I made these right after I came back from a workshop with the Clay Hive on Instagram. You can see these on there. I love these. I've worn them. People love them when they see them in person. I used some beads from Joann's, and made my own custom shape and cut them out by hand. I think they're really sassy, and just, how can you turn those down? Are they lions? Are they cheetahs? Tigers? I don't know, but they're one of my favorite pairs of earrings. Next pair I haven't worn, but they're in my collection because I think they're really fun and they go great in the summer with a white dress. I don't typically wear a lot of copper, but they're like copper or rose gold multicolored fans, and I just love them. They're definitely gonna be the focal point of whatever jewelry you're wearing that day. So here's both of them together. The pink back. I just think they're really cool. I think I got these from, it's not gonna focus. I think I got the components, there we go, the components from Bargain Bead Box again, in one of the kits. The next pair I wanted to show you is the last pair. Oh, nope, I have two more pairs. So here is the next one. I love texture. I think I said that in another video, but terracotta with silver is one of my favorites this season, or well, last season I should say, but here's one with a nice mandala print, and I'm sure I got these from Bargain Bead Box as well. They're so fun. And then last but not least is this pair. It's another pair of studs. And I cut out some cool circles out of the middle. These are, again, when I was learning, there's a little bit of a mark on there, but I will definitely still be wearing them. I think they're really understated, but still pretty fun. And I like how I flipped the circles going on each side instead of making the earring the same. Well, I hope you liked my personal jewelry, and I'll be back with another video shortly. If you liked it, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks. Bye-bye.